Americans, how much is it likely for Trump to be elected? The people who use Reddit are typically not Trump supporters, so it's really hard to say. A little less than 50-50, let's say 45% chance. But it's hard to tell this far out, and there are a lot of things that could happen. Turnout will play a big part of who wins. That's why outside interference is so bad. Fake news makes people not want to vote. Turnout will play a huge role in the House and Senate, along with the president election. Don't forget Hillary was supposed to win in a landslide victory. 50-50. There is no Republican running that can beat Trump, and Biden is not exactly popular. Most voters are either Team Trump or Team Biden, or they don't like either and are just voting against the other. It will be just about as close as the last election, which really came down to a few thousand votes in a handful of states. I think right now Biden is favored to win, but it will be very close. There is zero chance, just like there was zero chance in 2016. A little surprised at all the 50-50 comments. RNC is kind of falling apart, and they are trying to blame everyone except Trump. They have slipped in many positions because of the polarization from MAGA, and continue to see abysmal turnout in their own primaries, which has historically been much stronger. There are a lot of Republicans who are saying, "Never Trump," and even if they change their minds in the general, Trump is losing a ton of moderate support, as well as spurning the earlier support from unions he's now losing. Never understood that one, TBH. Considering his very anti-union party. If these convictions land, and some of them most likely will, it will only get worse for the post-cop. He's for sure gonna win the primary nomination. I'm not convinced Republicans are united enough to re-elect him though. Democrats on the other hand, as much as most people think Biden is a joke, there's no other option, so they'll likely unite behind him. So long as we have voter turnout out like in 2020, Biden will win. It's gonna be close again though whatever happens. There's gonna be unrest no matter what. It's not likely, to be honest. He already lost once and hasn't really gained new voters. The people against Biden for the Middle East war will fade after the next TikTok trend. If this came up in October, then yes, be worried. American youth get distracted so fast they'll forget all about it. Plus, Trump might be replaced by Nikki Haley. Then you really have to worry. Disturbingly enough, the fact that he has anything above a 1% chance of being re-elected is a terrifying exposition of the mental state of the American people at this time. I thought it was a long shot for him to win in 2016. I think it's a long shot for him to lose in 2024. Who's running against him? Is it Biden again? Very likely, going by how easily influenced people are by social media these days. And Biden is losing the meme wars big time. Very few people are aware of actual policy. They hear facts spewed by talking heads and just accept it as truth. With the immigration BS going on and pretty much proving his point about unregulated immigration. I live in Chicago. His chances have increased. A lot of legal immigrants are tired of the illegal ones getting away with stuff and the handouts they've been getting. A little less than it was last term when he lost. So 40% at most. I doubt it will do much for immigration. Sure, he wants to use it as a campaign promise, and he will push for crazy bills like his cronies are asking for in the House now. But those will never pass, and he's likely to veto anything more reasonable. So literally no change. Except Texas will feel emboldened to do more at its own border. State-wise. Usually, The independents decide who's winning the presidency. They saw how much chaos there was last time around. And I don't think they will vote him in another time around. Just my 2 Norwegian cents. Who knows? As far as visa goes, I started the process with my wife during his presidency. And it wasn't too bad. Don't know about your particular situation. Way too likely. He leads in the polls. It is FSR too early and the polls are not great at forecasting the Electoral College, but certainly above 50%. Things can change a lot between now and November.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.